Questionnaire, guys. Who does this guy remind you of?
Total Deke.
That was good and improvised. I loved it. He is a total Deke. We love Star-Lord, but he reminds us of Deke. And right now, he is total Deke.
He is a total Deke.
Yeah.
And then Ronan. So he's a Kree. So what the hey? I thought they should join us for this reaction.
I love it.
Oh my God.
So
Very
welcome back, guys. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So we're going to be watching episode 4 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We don't know the title, thumbnail, nothing. So we're just going to go in blind. Last episode was called A Life Spent. Indeed.
Boy.
So,
Absolutely.
which life? Let's see. That tough guy that was framed because he was only doing his job, and even though he was against our group, we were like, "Yeah, that's right, Yoyo. You work your magic." And this guy's like exiled on the surface of the earth. Not only a hazardous atmosphere, which I'm surprised there's one left. There's freaking creatures that
Those
live on the earth.
creatures that are just circling him.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
so not good. I don't know if he's going to survive that. You know, here's a random thought. Maybe there is civilization somewhere on the surface of the earth where the radio signal came from, and they're going to save him. I don't know why, because they just are so good-hearted to do so.
Yes, they feel bad.
It's a miracle.
Sorry, we didn't realize that was going to happen to you.
Yeah, sorry. Or maybe that's what they do. Maybe people who get exiled to the surface, like, they collect them and be like, hey, join the resistance or something. Maybe this will be a Star Wars crossover.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Although it's a very different universe, I know. So shall we just get into this episode, ladies?
Yes.
Yes.
Things aren't looking good for Daisy because she's
Yes.
in a bad place right now with the Kree because Deke actually betrayed her. But maybe for the right reason. Maybe he can help out later on.
Yeah, maybe it was
maybe,
for
who
a
knows?
good reason to get her close to the big guy.
Mm-hmm. I kind of wonder. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
5:04. She's already had this.
You know that? What you may not know is how much I've sacrificed to do it. I think you're here to help me.
Seems unlikely.
Doesn't.
He's very
Your
confident.
presence has piqued much interest.
What makes you think I'd go along with that?
Your friends.
Because your friend's face is so beautiful.
Go through so much. Leave her alone.
Oh, come on.
And she can't hear a thing.
So now they even have the pilots working as crushers, I guess. That's a little slang I picked up here. Crusher? It's when you...
Phil.
wanna-
I get pressure. No sign of Daisy.
I don't like this. She could be captured.
Let's get the
You're
crap
not
out of me.
here to stand around and gossip. So we are working triple shifts. Hey, I answer to the Fat Cat Blues, same as you. You're with me.
Oh,
boy.
jeez.
Heavy lifting. Huh.
I hear what I hear. Believe me.
And you're welcome.
I never
A demonstration. Maybe you should get in the mood
Vibrate the
Yes.
thing off.
for your friend. That wasn't what I meant.
Oh,
So confident that they can contain her.
Make a far greater offer than any.
Unfortunately, discussion of price will take place over dinner.
I don't
Is that
trust
right,
anything.
You have an eye for high-value metals? This will be worth more than all your credits upstairs.
Well, maybe the prophecy wouldn't be such a mystery if you didn't kill everyone that knew anything about it.
Yes.
What about you? You know.
Life is full of regrets.
Oh no.
Oh,
Let me see what I can find for you.
better not.
Well, he didn't say anything there, so
I know.
I'm hoping
But he might think about it.
I'd be sliding all over those floors.
Hey. So you're telling me you don't see the whole picture? I'd fill you in, but I feel like you already know.
Survival is everything.
This is insane.
This is life.
She said something about no further contact. Spy stuff. She put it in silent mode.
Going dark.
Yeah, that.
He was communicating with the surface.
Commercial command.
Do you want to talk about it or make not very subtle comments all day? Spit it out, turtle man.
So we're beating people up now? It's bad enough what we've already done.
I like it.
Oop, and they're right there.
Gemma, I'm thirsty.
What's going on with her?
Imagine my disappointment to discover you and Gemma did, in fact, hide the truth. Of course, there's no way I can tell for certain if you're being honest.
Oh no, the mind guy.
But he can. Who was the woman helping you when you helped Reese?
I have no idea.
Because Gemma doesn't know his powers.
Truth.
Oh, he's
Both of
lying.
them. Because the prophecies spoke of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Because she can't hear it, so.
Spare no detail.
Oh god. Can you read lips? Oh, he's standing right in front of her, so she can't read the lips.
Let me hear your
tell
story.
me the same story.
Okay, can I stare at Daisy the whole time I say it? We did.
Seemed our
Did
team
he
was
tell her?
picking up.
Oh.
Daisy took me to a diner to talk alone.
Yeah,
He had
must.
to.
I guess.
Good then.
That's awesome. So they don't know about that power that he has, that he can
Yeah,
communicate
I
back.
bet that's extremely powerful.
Oh, good.
I'll call the elevator from level 35 itself.
I hope he doesn't bring them right to
You guys hang tight.
You trust him?
You know me better than that.
Okay.
Welcome to level 35.
You can let other people read your mind too. So you told Simmons what I said.
Yeah. They don't know I can do that.
That's good.
He wants it all erased,
He's gonna destroy the station.
along with everyone on it. My family. Every family.
Shake things up a bit.
He's so cute.
He is.
Hey,
What are you?
girl sent us. He wants his money.
Take it easy. Take it easy. There's this package you're waiting for. You know we can make it disappear.
What did you just say?
Roaches.
Yeah.
No.
Much worse.
It's the package meant for Gunner, isn't it?
A lot of vacancies lately. Must be time to start filling them.
Baby? Aw.
Mack.
But if you don't, we'll take that package and we'll throw it in the crushing mill.
Mack, look.
No, you don't know what it is.
Who would threaten to tear a baby away from someone when the chance is so rare?
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't see.
Kids are scarce here.
You
People like you don't
Don't
deserve
do
a
it.
child.
Oh, come on.
That's
Whoa,
it.
you didn't say that.
See, don't lose yourself. See? Hard hitter.
They're using newborns as a commodity?
How do you think things are done around here?
What did they do? Sterilize the whole population?
I think they do it through the food, so they can decide who has children.
Oh my word.
They've always tried to control it.
I found something.
What is it?
Him.
Nice.
Got a new sample they're supposed to use.
Why would you lie about Daisy unless you sold her out?
Okay, well, this is probably the part where I should
Punch.
explain.
No. This is the part where May breaks your face. You explaining?
Yeah, right there.
And then you can never finish your sentence.
Hey, fellas, we just got a little bit turned around.
Crap.
Oh, okay, we're fighting.
We're fighting, I run.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Yeah, that's her weapon now. Ooh, that was a major stab. Bam. Nobody heard that.
More creepers.
Phil, you take Deke upstairs, make him talk. I'll hold them off.
I'm not leaving you here alone.
Go.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's the boss lady.
I swear to God.
Oh.
No, Marvel. Be nice to May.
Oh, I don't know if she's gonna make it this time.
Watch out. No.
Oh, yeah.
You got a Charlie horse.
Oh, God.
Where are her balls?
She's not 100%.
And her poor leg.
Oh, God.
Come on, somebody's gotta help her.
Oh.
No. Come on, Phil's gonna come. Phil's gonna come.
No.
Ah.
Oh, God.
In that case,
I really need you people to stop doing that.
I was 9, okay? When my mother got dragged away and murdered. That's why it was pretty strange to hear his voice.
that was your father?
I don't just want you to succeed. I need to be there when you do. It's more painful than getting stabbed. That buy me some trust. Wait!
What about May?
Hey!
Ooh, wielding him in there.
Ooh.
Aww. That's really nice.
When Hope died, the real Hope, she never came home. And still, it took me weeks before I could walk into her nursery and take everything away, but I did it. I miss her so much.
Aww.
No.
There's so much worse.
Oh.
Imagine that. So what kind of father does that make me?
Oh my god, a good one.
Hey, Monster Mack. Kinda just paid me off.
Come on, what did you do to May?
I know.
She looks happy.
You dealt with our newest guest?
How?
Would like to say a few words of welcome.
What is she wiping off her balls?
Quake. Destroyer of worlds.
You think that's gonna hold her?
Maybe someone in this room right now.
Forget your exhibition.
What?
She should fight to the death.
I was not no!
To the death!
I think it's a
can't
ploy.
be mean again.
What?
I know, don't be mean again.
Don't be like
I
a
did
framework.
not expect him to show up in the future. I got really loud.
I thought he'd eventually show up.
Yeah. Okay, so he has a plan. Is that our Fitz? It has to be. I mean, it's way in the future, unless
it's our Fitz.
Unless he had kids with someone else, and just generation after generation, it just ended up looking like him again. I'm just kidding. It's totally Fitz.
No.
It's Fitz. It's gotta be a ploy. It's gotta be.
So he must have went in the future with them, but then got separated or something. But it sounded like
just been observing elsewhere.
Yeah, because from my
And he's just-
understanding, when they traveled through the monolith, I thought they said they kept a couple
left
behind
him.
or something. They left him behind,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So maybe not, or maybe
Unless
he found
he came
another way.
after.
This is
Who knows with
crazy.
Fitz? He's magnificent. He's so smart.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
He's got to save Gemma too.
So even though we're already talking about it, do you think this is going to be a bad Fitz or a good Fitz? They'll favor our group or not?
I hope it's going to be a good Fitz. I have to think good.
He looked bad, but I think it's really good.
Yeah,
I think so
he's a
too.
good
I think
Fitz.
he is
I think
our
so.
Fitz, and
Yes.
he is going to trick all of them because he's so super smart. And yay! I'm so happy he's in the picture. I was actually
I am
thinking,
too. So how can he just walk in like that? So he's maybe gonna pretend like to be a bidder.
I think, yeah, he already has a position that they at least
Yeah.
respect somewhat because he's not a prisoner, being a
Right.
human.
Sure.
Yeah, so he has a higher up status of some kind. I mean, what an evil mask. So he must have maybe, traveling through the monolith, maybe he ended up in a different point of time. So maybe he's been there longer and was able to establish himself in a different way. Or he ended up on the surface with Deke's father. And I don't know, because why does he have that helmet? Like, how is he able to have the status just walking around, able to go up to that Kree guy, the leader, and
Precisely,
be like,
yes.
well, and talk like he has authority in that
Yeah.
situation. So,
Yeah.
what a shock.
Interesting.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
interesting.
Very interesting.
Gemma's gonna go bonkers when she sees him, and she
Oh,
can't say
right.
anything, and she can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So hopefully she does not
go like this,
react.
though.
Yeah, I know, like no one else is watching. I'm so happy he's in the picture. I was thinking earlier this episode, I was actually kind of upset, and I'm like, they're always separated, and
hate it.
We never see like Fitz and Simmons together anymore. So I'm like, is Fitz even going to be in the season? I started thinking he might not even show up if at all until later this season. I'm like, that's a bummer. And I was just thinking that this episode. So I'm like, yay!
Yay, finally.
I'm really sad. I feel bad for Mack, what he had to go through. He was forced to rough up a guy.
That's right.
He found out, you know, the reason was, you know, they're trying to smuggle this baby out.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he heard some hurtful things from Gunnar, and
that was really,
it really hit him hard.
Yeah.
It really put him down in a bad spot. And thank God Yoyo was there to see it all. And she knows what's going on, and she just tries to lift him up as best she can.
Yeah.
I think she did the trick.
So was that smuggling though? Because they wanted a baby.
I don't know. I thought it was they were trying to get the baby out of there. They were going to steal the baby.
Maybe. I mean, I took it as humans aren't bred, that they're made, and so you have to be able to pay to get one, right? Like that's the package, or and maybe
so
that's why he
okay.
couldn't pay the other guy because he was in
And
debt.
then when Deke got the big money, he gave it to them so he can have his baby.
Well, yeah, so he can give that money and pay off his debt to the other guy. So I think all his money was going towards getting a baby because that's such a rare thing to be able to afford, I guess. So they just create babies.
Oh, that's so sad.
At least it's sad, but at least like it's in the food that sterilizes the people, and they aren't just giving everyone, you know, bisectomy or like hysterectomy and like. That's insane.
People sterile through food. Oh my God.
That can't be healthy.
What a hell this place is.
It's terrible. I mean, to control people that much because they want to make Inhumans too. So maybe he did smuggle them to a certain extent. I don't know, because why breed them just to sell them to normal humans? Because they're trying to change the whole population to Inhumans or something. But then they're eventually going to rebel against you because Inhumans have the advantage to a certain extent, and they can
Daisy was
overpower
gonna,
normal people.
you know, go against Matthias or whatever his name is.
You know, I like that new guy that reads minds. Like, he's so smart and so good to actually hide certain strengths that he has that not even his superiors know. Like, that's really good because he can help out. I mean, he has been saving Daisy and Simmons. Thank God.
Thank goodness,
tremendously.
For sure.
And how terrifying that the Kree like hate this place. They want to destroy it, and you know. So now that he sees that, he wants to help out Daisy. So I'm glad that he's like working with her.
That's good.
And seeing that Deke also is trying to help out in his own way. So we were talking about that before, where I saw it as that, where Deke was upset at Daisy for just jumping ahead and being like, well, I gotta do it this way, and just jumping head first without really thinking it through and risking a lot of other people's lives. So Deke was also kind of upset at that, but that was the best he could work with at that time. So it wasn't good, but he was just like working with what he had.
Optimal, but that's what he had to do to keep her away from others, you know, in harm's way.
And it was a little selfish because he still got paid, and he, you know, but he didn't rat out everyone else, so that was good.
That was very good.
Yeah, and when he heard about his father on the surface, I mean, of course he wants to help May and Coulson, but for a moment I really thought he was still going to bring them to the Kree when they were going after the 35th.
I know,
Wait a
to
second.
level 35, I thought he really wasn't going to it.
Yeah, so thank God he was staying true to that. But I'm just really curious where this is going because I don't know, like I'm pretty sure that's Fitz from our time, but just overthinking things like who is Deke's father? Can you imagine? Like he's like, I am your father. Wait, why do you look just like Fitz? I don't understand what's going on right now. I know that's not a thing. I'm just randomly having thoughts pop in my head right now. But yeah, I'm just happy to see Fitz. I'm glad Deke isn't totally a jerk. Where is freaking May?
May.
Where is May?
And there was blood on that ball.
Yeah.
I don't like this girl. Kree May.
You said they were going to fight.
Yeah, I mean, like,
you wanted to see them fight.
Just because she's tough and she's like, you can tell that she's an epic fighter and stuff, but she uses those balls for everything, and I'm really hoping she didn't hurt May with those. They had blood all over them. I don't know if... Okay, this is my weird theory, which would totally blow us out of the water here. So she seems so evil and conniving, and she's really close to what's his face, the Kree guy. Sorry, I don't get his name right, but
Matthias or something.
Yeah, and I wonder if she'll side with the humans or has always sided with the humans. But then she destroyed their heads a few times. They actually exploded heads with those balls.
But you have to kill others to be in your own status too. And she's high up there.
Yeah.
She does know a lot about him.
Yeah, and I don't think this is it because I really think she does have a thing for him. But what happens if she just staged it where it looks like she got rid of May and put blood on there? Maybe she cut herself and put the blood on there, or still dabbed blood off the floor or off of May that was already there, but didn't actually harm May too much and kept her for something else and is for the resistance and wants to help out the humans, which I know it's not that. It's going to be more straightforward where she maybe kept May and the way that they're talking about it, oh, did you take care of her or whatever he said to her, and she agreed. Like maybe for us that sounded like, did you kill her? But for them it was like, oh, did you imprison her? Because she's a good warrior, so she can go up against the Inhumans for a good show or something. So that could be a thing. Or maybe she has her own intentions for May because she could actually fight against her and she liked that and kept it for other reasons. I'm just totally BSing here, guys. I have no idea.
Well, maybe she has her in captivity for her own reasons because she knows that she was with Gemma.
Yeah.
Gemma saved that other enslaved person, that other,
who was destroyed by balls.
Yes. So she knows that she was with Gemma.
Yeah.
So maybe she has her own intentions with her and she just, said, yes, I did take care of him, of her. So
I love her. She can go against Kree. Like, I love Coulson too. Like, they're so cool, but like, she's beating the crap out of Kree. Like, what? And then going against this warrior Kree lady. I'm like, what? She's with an injured leg, and then she has an awesome axe weapon. I love her with any kind of weapon. Mack with a freaking axe weapon, like, is always cool. He had the sledgehammer in this one. I'm like, yeah. I feel like the prop people in the show are just like, Mack always needs a cool, like, heavy weapon. He's just awesome. But rewinding and going back to what you said, Kimmy, about Mack and how hard it is for him to talk about hope like that. Like, that really hit a nerve. And that guy was speaking from his heart, and for Mack to really judge himself like that, again, not in that situation, I can't imagine, but I think he was a great father. And it's a good question, though. He's debating because hope wasn't real. I know we went back and forth for a while because I kept saying I felt bad, but I'm like, she's just a computer program. She's not real. But you guys were saying also because the Darkhold was involved, that it can know what certain circumstances, what someone was supposed to be like. And now we have the multiverse too, so different directions. If Hope survived, that's most likely what she would have been like, because the Darkhold knows all. So that makes it even more real. And even if it wasn't the case, he believed it was real. So for him to feel those emotions, like, I felt so bad for him to be like, that was harder because he was able to have more time with her, so many years with her,
and
to
do
grow
things with her, and
things with her, and
experience
the whole parent life, and so for him to actually talk about it like that really hit hard.
And Yoyo had a good point. She says it's her love for you that makes you a good father. And it's true. He was a good father.
He
in
was.
both instances. So
and he wanted to stay there until she actually disappeared. Like, that was so heartbreaking. But I'm glad Yo-Yo's there with him to actually talk to him about it. He's like a big tough teddy bear, like, and he's so strong. Like, he doesn't like to talk about that stuff. And I'm glad Yo-Yo can really open him up, and because he needs to get that off her chest and talk about things.
She's great. She's great with him.
And thank God with this whole mayhem and different, like, off-planet in the future nonsense that they're together for the most part. Because how lucky is that? It's like you're in a very dangerous environment and you're pretty much slave-driven to do all these different tasks, that you can't get out of. But luckily they're, like, paired up a lot where it works out.
Yeah, just to survive. And you can't trust anyone.
Yeah. What a world, or what a station. Just insane.
Man, I can't wait to see the next episode because
me too.
Fitz, what is going on?
Yeah, and just to say something rhetorical too, I mean, I know about the roaches that were infesting the station, but there's so many possibilities and aliens out there. They probably mentioned roaches on the surface. I think they have, and I was thinking that there were other aliens and creatures that were also inhabiting the Earth's surface. So I just didn't think roaches. for a moment, but that would make sense. So they're just around there, and they're close to the, the fractured Earth. So.
Yeah. Watch out for those roaches, man.
Yeah, no way to survive there. They're terrible. I know, because roaches survive anything, so an appropriate name for sure.
Been around for many, many years.
And onward. And now they're big monsters that devour humans. So she won't work anymore. I had such a roach problem in college. My sophomore year, and I loved college, but that was the worst. No, it wasn't sophomore year. It was junior year. Junior year was the worst. And I love every year that I was in. I had wonderful roommates, but that apartment sucked. It was so dirty. I'd come home, and classes that year were really late for me, and they would go on till 10 o'clock at night. And I would come home around like 11. I'd walk home. So I sometimes I was the only one up, and I would turn the lights on, and you would see them scatter.
Oh, please.
Like they would just be on the walls and go whoop, and it'll go like polka dots. Not even polka dots, like long polka dots, like just running. And we had posters all over the place, so they'd hide beneath the posters. You see them wave and move. Or go behind the refrigerator. Oh my God. So imagine those 20,000 times bigger.
Thank goodness you didn't bring any home with you. I always checked.
I know, like that was so. I would check too, like it was just so gross. But anywho, senior year was wonderful. Like that apartment was clean and nice. And,
yes.
Yeah, but man, the experiences you have in college, and then my freshman year, we always had a mouse problem. But I love mice. I don't want them in the apartment, but I'm the one who always had to like take care of them, trap them, and set them free outside. Sometimes we used mouse traps, which I didn't like using. But we had a lot more mice than we realized. I was like, what? Because we kept thinking we had 2, and we ended up having like 10, at least 10. And we had a small apartment, a small dorm.
Well, if you have 2, usually you get a lot more than.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, for how many you catch is how many.
I'd take mice over roaches, even though that probably makes no sense, because a lot of people say roaches are clean and don't bite or anything, I guess. But I don't know. I just think mice bite and they carry disease and stuff. I don't know.
Well, these roaches here on this show bite.
The big teeth, yes. They crave human flesh. It's not good.
They carry viruses.
So anywho, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye.
Bye.
On that note, happy thoughts. Kittens and doggies.